Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. Okay. Most definitely that type of day for me. It's most definitely been that type of day for me. Let's see. I'll shuffle these. These are what we'll use. I think I need more lighting. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we just need to breathe. I think I'm gonna do these two. Yeah, I'm gonna do these two for us. I'm gonna give it some time. Give it some time. Ashe, ashe. They act like they don't want to come out. Somebody doesn't want to come out to play. Could be a past energy. Maybe you don't want to come out to play with the past. Alright, so we're going to use these two for our all signs. And then we're going to tap into some randoms real quick. First off. First thing first, I'm number one, no. I got your nigga jumping in the window. Hello, hello. So amazing. Woke up under, because as I am. I've been starting from this side. We're going to do this side this time. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Let's tap in here. So for right now, we're going to go into some randoms, and then we'll hop into Taurus and move it on up. Okay. Happy birthday to them Taurus. Okay. Maybe something is amazing. You just seen 10 completion as well. Hold on, let me turn her down. Let's turn Keisha down. Okay. Hey, how are you? How you doing? Thank you. Is that Ivan? Thank you, Ivan. Okay. But 10-10, something could be completing. Okay. Also, I'm feeling like you got gas. You went to the gas station. You went to pump 10 as well. Okay, let's see. We're gonna tap into some. We're gonna separate us, but let's take us a whole situation. Maybe you got the third eye. Maybe somebody is seeing something clear. Okay, a gift with strings attached, and then the third eye. So here it goes, and then 10-10. So you could be getting some like a apology gift. You ever experienced an apology gift? You know, even if it was years, you know, y'all haven't talked to each other in years. Okay, maybe y'all haven't talked to each other since the last summer. What was that? Is that movie I Know What You Did Last Summer? Y'all seen that movie? Yeah. So it could be a completion. Maybe y'all haven't talked to each other in a long time. Okay. Retail therapy. You could have been shopping online. Your favorite color could be purple, or somebody, their favorite color is purple, and they look at you like royalty. Apology gift. Yes, apology gift. That's what I'm feeling. It's like a gift with strings attached, but I'm also, the only reason why I'm feeling the apology gift, because it's the 10-10, because you know 10-10 is like completion, right? And then it's like the third eye, so they want you to use your intuition, see through it. So it's like, you know, read between the lines. Okay, what is that? Ooh, Ball Without You playing, and that's 21 Savage. You know, now I got a Ball Without You. So like I said, 10-10, they want to come in with an apology gift. Okay, that's one of my favorite colors, purple. It's a very strong color, so maybe someone has a very strong personality as well. Okay, maybe someone was a third wheel. All right, or you don't want to be a third wheel, or it could be a situation, not only could be a third wheel on a situation like, you know, dating wise, but I'm also feeling like somebody's priorities kind of put you in like the person that's going to be the third wheel. So it could be another energy that this person is taking care of, or it could be like their kids, you know, it could be their job or something like that, that kind of puts it in the third wheel. Okay, maybe something took place over, you know, what you did last summer. That's what I'm making, is that energy. So it's a past person you talked to this past summer. Okay, it could have been a third wheel date energy, or a third wheel energy. Okay, somebody could be craving you. Okay, if you're craving chocolate, eat bananas. If you're craving French fries, eat a salty nut or earthly seeds like sunflower seeds. Okay, if you're craving cookies, bake apples. So like, you know, because you know you're gonna have to go in the kitchen, spice it up, but you know, bake apples. If you're craving burgers, which is red meat, and you know we got to be careful with our red meat, right? It's saying eat more spinach because you're craving iron. Okay, candy, eat more fruit. Okay, so if you got that sweet tooth for a candy, it's because you need fruit in your body. Okay, if you're craving pizza, it's because you need fix seeds. Ugh, I can't even say that word, god damn it. All right, you're worried for nothing. Okay, so maybe somebody is worried about a situation. Maybe you're worried about a situation being stale or stagnant. Okay, you're trying not to eat red meat. Yes, it's really hard. When I say I was trying to do that too, and it's very hard to do, because red meat, most of the best meals and the best heavy meals that's gonna satisfy us is red meat. It got something in it like that is required for a red meat. Okay, it says music brings energy and healing to the soul. You can't reach it. Okay, so maybe somebody's trying to send you like music, or maybe music is playing, you know, playing in the background, playing around you. Maybe you're listening to music and certain music is starting to get you drawn, or making this person, it's like this person is trying to, before they come in, because like I said, this energy, you haven't been around them. Okay, but you got forbidden fruit playing, so you already know they're no good. Okay, but it's saying listen to some music that will uplift your energy. So if you're listening to music that's kind of putting you down, making you think about that person, and you know, making you start crying and stuff, get out of that funk. You know what I'm saying? Go change up your music. Okay, you listen to Layback, Kelly Price. You know, that's making me think of, what's that song of Kelly Price? What was that song? No, is that Kelly Price singing that song? Lay, like what you saying? What's that song? Lay, she was a mistress or something. I think it's Lay. It's something like that. Okay. All right. Ooh, support gut. Then we just talk about the red meat. So yeah. So supporting gut. So it's something about, maybe we need to take a little break on the red meat. Maybe we're dealing with like going to the bathroom a little too much, or we're not going to the bathroom enough. You get what I'm saying? It could be something like that. All right. But also, what's going to help you support your gut? Eating more bananas, oats, apples, tomatoes, beets. Beets are really good, especially beet juice. If you juice, beet juice is really good, and it's actually a substitute when it comes down to like coffee. okay? Or like if you're a gym, like you like to go to the gym, you know, like I'm feeling like maybe you overdo it with your protein shakes. You need to start finding some fruits or veggies that's going to help you, okay? Yogurt, asparagus, pickles, and apple cider vinegar. That little shot of apple cider vinegar can help with the gut. Okay, we about to have tap in. We about to tap in. We on the last bit. I know y'all. Y'all see all sign and y'all saying what? I'm ready for it. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, his homeboy wants you. Ooh, so I'm feeling like support your gut energy. So I'm feeling like here go. It's the homeboy that you be having that gut feeling about. Yeah, that person, yeah, he like you. He like really like you. This homeboy could like music, or they're into music a lot. Maybe you follow this person on social media too. Okay? Like, yeah, I'm feeling that energy. That's probably where that third wheel dating. So maybe you're into the homeboy. Like you got a preference to someone, and their homeboy actually got their eye on you. Okay? That's where that third wheel. So maybe the homeboy is gonna invite you somewhere, or you're gonna go out somewhere, right? With your significant other or your person that you're dating, right? And they gonna bring their homeboy. Their homeboy gonna got their eyes on you. Okay, maybe their homeboy's birthday is in the summertime as well. So yeah, that's at least four energies that I'm feeling right there. So I'm feeling the part of this homeboy is gonna try their best not to show you or their friend that they're more into you than the situation. But it's gonna be a little bit. Maybe the friend. Like, I feel like your partner gonna figure it out. Okay? Okay? Lose control. Didn't I say somebody gonna, like, they gonna try to control, they trying to manage, but that's Missy Elliott. Sing a acapella. Boy, I'm losing, makes me lose control. 1, 2, 3, hey! Fired up. Okay, let's go, Taurus. I got y'all. Let's go. We at 12:52. Something took place in December. That's what I'm feeling. Missy Elliott, back in the day she was a little thick on. Like, well, she was in between stages. Now she don't even look herself. Work. Remember she was doing something like that. That's when Missy Elliott and Sierra was like best of friends, actually, thinking about it. Okay, Taurus, tradition. All right, tradition. We're ready for experience, or we're learning through experience. Okay. Also, y'all already know when y'all dealing with Deasia, and when I talk about it, if you're still with me, we're talking about Taurus, but we also talking about the Taurus energy. So we're in that. Okay. So maybe something could be a tradition. Maybe you're trying to stop following tradition as well. Like, I'm feeling like you trying to be bigger than the program, which is nothing wrong with that. But I feel like you're starting to notice that it's a lot of followers, and they're kind of like, they don't even got no color to them. You get what I'm saying? You're the only one with color. You're the only one that's seeing color through everything. Maybe you see through the veil, Everybody else is just seeing black and white, Maybe they see, well, that's not what my grandma said. Well, grandma's not here no more, and it's not trying to be funny or nothing, but it could be on a situation where it could be where something with the family is like everybody's still bent on a past energy that's no longer here to even keep this family together. So it's like, what we need to figure out what we need to do together. It could be something like that. Okay. It could be like a beef within family, because some people, some people treat this situation just as this, like a spiritual connection. Maybe somebody feels as though, how how your grandparents, thinking about a grandmother and thinking about tradition, you could, how you got grandmothers that treat certain grandkids differently than others, right? So now that grandma's not there, they gotta realize ain't nobody gonna baby them like this little baby. You see, it's a crystal. You know how you carry a crystal and you hold it with dear, like your dear life. So maybe this person was like the, I wouldn't say what's the late bloomer, like a late bloomer, grandma take care of this person, or you had a older energy. It could be you could be a big sister, okay? And you're taking care of this person, like you treat them like the baby, and you're no longer trying to treat that situation, okay? It's like human emotions. They're wanting you to feel your human emotions. So like if you're feeling the energy of like, this is like same old, I'm tired of following this tradition. Maybe you was taking people in because that's what your mama did. You get what I'm saying? Or that's what the big people in your family did, and they're not here, so you're feeling like you gotta take up for that. I don't feel like you should be doing that. Or if you do it to the right people. Recognize the energy, okay? Hey, we outside. It's going to be a ride, okay? Basically they're wanting you to use your higher self. Speak to your higher self, okay? Then look at the candle. Is like the candle is over. It's like bleeding over. So it's like maybe you're giving too much energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're that like the candle that was sitting overnight. You went to sleep with your candle, and now it looks like this. Like you done. It's like, dang, I just bought my candle, but that's because you had it lit for the whole time, so it's that type of energy. I feel like people look at you very, very much so as like they're light. Maybe you are the person that they rely on in the dark. Because, when it's dark, you put the candle on. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be calm and, if you're trying to get the vibe going, somebody likes candles. Somebody trying to vibe with you, okay? I'm feeling like somebody coming into your energy as well. Like, you could have had, like, old traditions. Like, maybe that y'all met each other's family. I'm feeling that. Like, y'all met each other's family. That's how long ago. Y'all learned and known each other long enough that y'all have crossed family members. So you could be running into their family, okay? All right. Somebody got dreads. Shake them dreads, okay? That's sexy. Somebody loves you unconditionally. And look, that's clearing up. Then I say somebody treats you preciously, like they hold you like a dear life, like crystal, but it's like somebody is trying to get out of that. Like maybe they don't want to be in that energy anymore. Independent. You could also have a child, or you have your auntie or uncle, okay? And you could have a niece that's like, or a nephew. They want to be independent. I'm feeling that energy. You might have to, how you got to be that scary auntie or that scary uncle to let them know. It could be that type. Or you have somebody in your energy, like, looks at you highly, okay? And they're in the dark. They're in a dark situation right now, and they're looking at you as the candle that they're gonna light. And they might need you like overnight. They might call you out of nowhere when you're asleep or something, okay? All right, Gemini. 1855. Shake them. Somebody said they don't care what you think, okay? Shake them. Gemini. Bust your head. Ooh, hold on. Wait. My bad, Taurus. I missed a sec. Okay, Gemini, you could be dealing with an Aries, or you're dealing with somebody that got like a lot of pride. Also, there could be an Emperor as well, okay? They also have good foundation. Maybe they sit on their throne like they got foundation. This Emperor could be in their head at this current time, okay? Or they're feeling tangled up in their head. I'm feeling late nights, mental. They're having a mental anxiety, okay? But this Emperor is also, he got a smile on his face, but it's like a smirk. So it's like, maybe the Emperor seems like they're content, but they're not content. They're literally in their head, okay? They're trying to resolve an issue. Okay, so an Emperor is could be resolving an issue at this current time. This could be like an infinity, something that they're trying to dead, or they thought it was going to be dead and it's not. They're telling you they want you to challenge. Maybe you've been seeing the signs. Okay, bust your head. So somebody could be fighting. Okay, hold on, because let me bring these cards, because I don't forgot with my Taurus. All right, real quick, Aries with the sorry, my bad, Gemini. You got an Aries, very heavy. Or here go, if you're not dealing with an Aries Gemini, it could be the situation by Aries season. You started getting into maybe in your head, or getting into your money, because the Emperor is the, okay, who is it? That's that's Michael Jackson playing. Okay, and he was like, who is it? So Michael Jackson, he pointed out, hey, I noticed that you're not giving me no energy. You get what I'm saying? Who is this person? Is it my brother? Could it be my cousin? Could it be? He was listening to people. So maybe this Emperor, okay, maybe this Emperor is in their head. Maybe you withdraw from a situation by Gemini season. Okay, you got this Emperor in their head. Maybe they're trying to channel, or they're like, in that kumbaya. Okay, it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. Okay, somebody crying every night. They said he holding his composure. The reason why she left me is because she found somebody else. Who is it? I think that's the only song besides they don't love us or something like that. Michael Jackson got really serious about, like, who is it? So maybe somebody could be calm and collect, and then this person shows a different. He said, I can't take this shit no more. He singed it though, but like somebody could be so calm and collect, and all of a sudden they blow up out of nowhere. Like, I can't take this shit no more. Like I said, this person seems very calm, right? But they're actually in their head. They're in their head. Maybe they're trying to find a sense of peace, but it's like peace is not getting there. They're in their head for affinity, forever. Okay, somebody could also be dealing with a Libra, because that's that could be or you just dealing with an Aries. I mean, not Aries. Why I keep talking about the Aries? Gemini, what the hell? Yeah, your Aries, you could be a spouse, you married to one. Okay, maybe this person is your knight in shining armor, or you thought this person was going to be your knight in shining armor. So maybe you're trying to figure out, like, what happened to you protecting me. So who is it? It could be that type. Ooh, look, love life. Love life could be going downhill, or it's plenty fishes in the sea. Okay, is it my brother? Who is it? He said somebody help. So somebody is probably reaching out to other people. This person is going to be reaching out. They going to show you. Like, if you were trying to figure out if this person is into you or whatever, you're about to find out, because they're going to start asking questions about you. Okay, so it's like it's been too quiet. That's their attitude. It's been too quiet over there. I'm asking questions. 2348. Come on, Cancers. Is it my friend? He said to me, you unbothered. Okay, so yeah, somebody feels like you too unbothered. It's too quiet over there, bro. What you got going over there? You know what I'm saying? You ain't calling me for no help. You ain't calling me for no nookie. Love, unconditional love came out. Yeah, you ain't calling me for nothing. Okay, who is it? It gotta be somebody. Why can't it just be me loving myself? Why can't I just realize that I am my own self and I blossomed in my own love? You get what I'm saying? You identified your own heart. Maybe that's what it is. And when you identify your own heart, you start to change. Okay? Look, the change card. This also that Pisces type energy as well, or somebody wants to be entitled with you, entwined. Okay, but also when you think about this heart with conditions, always believe that your love do have conditions. You have a condition, because if you say I love you unconditionally, then you can, that means you can sit with everything. You live loving somebody with unconditional love, that could be you being in that old grandma, grandpa, you know, grandpa don't have 3 kids outside of marriage. That's unconditional love. But you got conditions because you respect yourself, or you starting to do that change and you're realizing that I have to change certain things, okay? Things will get better. If God called you, is it obvious? Would you get up and leave? Oh yeah, would you get on your knees or you get up and leave? So somebody wants you to either, it's either you going to bow down to me or you going to leave. That could be that situation. That's that condition. You know, maybe you're changing your ways. Like, hey, you know, if you going to come in my life, you know, I'm not saying that you got to kiss my ass, you got to kiss my feet or whatever, but cater to me. You know, that could be that situation. You're changing your ways. Like I said, you started to realize your love do got conditions. Okay, I'm not going to just tolerate anything. My love is so pure. You know, look how big this heart is. I keep bringing this up because maybe it's like I need you to pick up your heart. Maybe you are in this energy where your heart, you feel like your heart, this person done drop your heart. Pick it up then. If you feel like your heart, that person done dropped your heart, pick it up. Pick it up because things going to get better, okay? Let's see. I'm feeling like a sense of change, yeah. Gravity. I'm also feeling the energy of what's that comic book or that Doctor Strange. Remember Doctor Strange could stop time, and then what was that? What else he's in? Yoga. What else he's in? Like spiritual. He's actually in that burning incense. I think it's like tapping into yourself. Like I said, you worry about somebody dropping your heart, pick that thing up. That's your heart. That's your heart, okay? Yes, you know, things, you know, you probably thought y'all were going to be one and entitled and whatever. Y'all thought y'all going to see it through, okay? It didn't happen. But that don't mean you're going to sit there and let your heart just sit there. Pick that heart up. Go take care of it, okay? Go take care of it like you want it to be taken care of. You get what I'm saying? So when you get in that energy of you want your heart to be taken care of, that's that self-love. That's that I'm going to go out and go get me something to eat and get what I want without a limitation. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it because that's what I want to do. You know, as simple as me going to go get my hair cut, my hair done, my facial, give me a facial, give me a massage. Stuff like that is like, that is just bringing into that energy. So I'm feeling the energy of maybe by Cancer season, if we're not in that self-love energy, we're going to be in it heavy. Okay. Or Cancers, I need you to pick up your heart. Okay, because things are going to get better. Pick up your feelings because things are going to get better. Changes are going to happen, and these changes are going to happen regardless, but they want you to still keep gravity. Okay, it's going to make adjustments. You're going to have to adjust. Changes causes adjustments. That's why some people don't like changes, but that's the thing. It's going to happen. This is going to happen, and this could be a change within your heart. Okay, this could be a change within your growth. All right, so let's see. Food and hunger. Okay, it says, did you eat enough? Did you have enough? You know, are you having enough? Okay, you could be a father figure as well. Okay, or it could be the situation that you're hungry. Maybe you want to be a father. You're hungry for having a child now. You know, maybe you want to break bread and end up having a child. Maybe you want to have that. Okay, maybe you're a Cancer and you know, by Cancer season, you're thinking about unconditional love. Like, where's my unconditional love? You might break bread and just you might text somebody like, hey, you want to go have on a baby? It could be something crazy like that, right? But you got the script and write. So it's time for us to write it. Maybe you love writing, or it's time for you to write your natural thinking. You know how sometimes we don't write down what we're really thinking, because most of the time we're typing our feelings, right? And then some people can talk about our feelings regardless and don't care how somebody feels. And then sometimes we delete it. I'm feeling the energy that it's time for us to write exactly how we're feeling. If you can't write it to that person, you know, text it to that person, write it down, okay? Take a chance, roll a dice, Okay, look, I told you that balance, and that's unconditional love. It's time for us to set the balance. Set the balance, okay? Maybe this is a bliss. Something's going to happen very quick in a quick change, okay? That gravity, they want you to stay in good. Stay in your self-care energy, okay? Something's going to take you off hill, but it's okay. It's going to like tip you. But, you know, think about like Doctor Strange. Remember Doctor Strange? He was able to, you know, he was able to shift. So it could be something where maybe you're gonna run out of time, and then all of a sudden time just stops and you're able to get everything done out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? It could be something like that. Okay, let's go, Leo. Work out for me. Work out. Leo, you going to work out? Or you thinking about working out? Or somebody wants to work out a situation with you? Leo is that happy card. Okay, maybe you make someone happy, or you make someone feel sun, relax in the sun, low as possible. Okay, so maybe someone's going to reach out to you during the evening time when the sun is going down. Okay, tonight. Let's go, Leo. You up late, so you probably skip class, or you up late. You've been up so late, you've been skipping class, skipping going out to work out because you've been up too late, or you you've been skipping. I gotta call out. I gotta get my sleep. Okay, T. Something about somebody love they sleep. Okay, alignment. Prosperity is coming your way. Okay, maybe you need to start working on some Reiki healing. Okay, maybe you're thinking about this. Okay, that came out. Or maybe you're thinking about just having a family condition. Okay, maybe you're trying to break family curses, because you see it's a family in the back, but it's also a it's two types of families. Okay, so it's a full family. So maybe you grew up with a big full family, but y'all family is broken because this mirror is glass, is shattered. So maybe you're looking over through your past, okay? And this is probably something that's making you get into that alignment. That's where that Reiki healing actually helps a lot, okay? It's more of you tapping in more to yourself and tapping into nature and letting nature and yourself be in sync, because aren't we are from nature. We are sand, we are dust. It's in the word, okay? So here you go. This could be you, right? This could be the energy that you're facing. Maybe you're looking in, you're outside looking into a situation like, dang, I really wish it was this. I really wish my family was like this, happy-go-lucky. Or I wish my family wasn't like happy-go-lucky in a situation where now maybe you're dealing with a divorce, separation. Maybe as when you was a kid, your family was not together, you know? So you never really got to see. Maybe you was raised by two separate households as well. You know, your parents, they both was there, but one was there, one was not. Okay, it could be that type of energy. Or they both was raised in two separate, like you experienced living with a dad and living with a mom. Okay, but you never was able to see this picture where y'all are all together. Okay, that could be that situation where you're analyzing. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, it's that type of energy. Maybe you wear rings on your finger too, because I'm seeing the cords. Maybe you're paying attention to the cords. Maybe you are the cord. Maybe, you know how you're trying to figure out, you're analyzing. I'm really feeling like you're thinking about your past. You're thinking about your life, you know. Maybe you're this person that you don't blame. You're not going to blame because you didn't raise from, you know, a a family household. That doesn't make it seem like you're not going to be able to see a family. You know, you're not looking at that like that anymore. You're looking past that. Maybe you thought that because you lived in a broken home, that's, you know, maybe you was that person that tried to fight for your statistics. You get what I'm saying? You know how you try to fight not to be a statistic, you know? It could be that type. People do that. I know I've been that type, and then I was so upset that I became one. I cried over being a statistic. You know, but, you know, it's life. It could be that situation was life. Maybe it was that energy of like, you know, you were trying to do your best to, maybe you was raised, like, just thinking, I'm not a Leo, but I'm just thinking on that energy of like, I was raised not with both. I wasn't raised like this with a whole family, dad, mom, everybody in cahoots. We're in teamwork effort. I was used to one was in front of the other. Okay, it was like a separation. Okay, so it could be that type of energy. You're analyzing this. Okay, you're analyzing this, and you're realizing that maybe you don't want to do this no more. Okay, maybe you're balanced. Lesson learned. Maybe patience is key. Patience is key. Okay, so here you go. Maybe you're losing faith. You're losing faith. Maybe you're feeling like you're not able to see this family because maybe you're having problems. You get what I'm saying? It's not coming together. Right now we're here. Maybe we're talking about a relationship. Maybe this person's giving you their point of view, and it's like separation. But I'm feeling that energy of like, it's going to become balanced. It's a lesson learned. Okay. Okay. But they also want you to know when to move. Okay. Because when this thing light up, when the string go, you don't know where it's going to lead to. You're going to just sit there and wait until you see where it lead up to, or you see that thing on fire and you're going to take off. So I want you to pay attention to that too. So what? Oh, somebody's saying so what? But they're saying you need to be solo. Okay? Be solo. All right? Hello, Kim. Hey, Marcus. I'm sorry, not Marcus. Yeah, Marcel. Okay? Somebody saying, they saying I'm this, they saying I'm this, saying I'm that. All of this fiction, none of this fact. So somebody's coming in, telling you, like you talking about, like, I don't see this. I thought we were going to be a family together. And it's like, don't listen to what everybody else is saying. And it's like, maybe you're not listening to what other people are saying. You're actually thinking about, this is what you're doing. Maybe you are laid up in your emotions and thinking about why we're not where we supposed to be. Because I thought we were supposed to be a family. So why are we still seeing two different pictures? I'm feeling that energy too. Because you see the sun and the moon, that's two different energies. You get what I'm saying? The sun and the moon, they only meet up only one moment. And then eventually the moon got to go. Or the sun got to go. Like, you can't stay. You can't stay here because you're going to freak people out. Because people going to be like, is that the sun and the moon? You know what I'm saying? It's that type. You had a cat dream? Yeah. Cat dreams are, they're strong. Okay? Hold on. Wait a minute. But yeah, somebody is basically, it's like, they want you to be suspicious about something, okay? Because maybe this is you. Like I said, you're laid up on your own, okay? It was a badass cat. Was it a black cat? Oh, orange one. I'm feeling orange. Okay? But it's like, you're analyzing. You're realizing maybe this picture wasn't all what it was. Because when you look at it from what I'm seeing here, it's like, it looks good. So outside looking in, the situation look good. But when I look up close to it, I see cracks. So inside out. So it has to take, maybe you're in a relationship and you don't feel like this relationship is fully family. But outside looking in, people think this family is be all, but you actually could be solo. It could be solo situation. A black cat was a badass. Yeah. Ooh, you dreamed about the wedding. Ooh. Was you purple? Was it purple? Ooh. Did you you had a dress like this? Like, not saying skin, but I'm like that bear. And like, that big fluffy Cinderella, like a fighter, Cinderella. Okay. That's funny about that black cat, because black cat was coming out. Also, ooh, I'm thinking about the black cat where, remember we pulled the card where it was the black cat on fire in the trash can or something like that. And he was like, I'm fine. But it's like, you're not fine because the trash can is on fire. Okay, maybe it's a spiritual connection, or it's time for you to tap into your inner spirituality. Talk to yourself. Talk to God. You get what I'm saying? Tap within yourself. You're trying to figure out this journey solo, emotionally. And they're like, maybe you need to go talk to your family. Okay, maybe you're the 7th generation. Oh shit, things are falling apart. Just saying, I'm being funny. Hold on. I don't love her. I love what he's saying. I love things about her, but I don't love her. So maybe you ain't doing nothing wrong. This person, he just karmic. Look at that, karmic relationship. You ain't do nothing wrong. You just a karmic relationship. This a karmic relationship, and it's time for you to make a judgment. Okay? Ooh, make a judgment to leave the shit. Just leave it alone. Oh my God, look at that. And it's saying your angels already told you this. You've been feeling it. And I don't love her. I love the way she treat me, but I don't love her. I love the way she sex me. I don't love her. I feel like he love how you cook too, but he still don't love you. Okay? He love things about you, but he don't think it's enough for him to commit to you. Okay? You got the High Priestess. I'm trying to pick up the cards that fell. I'm sorry, y'all. But you got the High Priestess energy. So it's like the energy of, I want you to be quiet. They want you to be silent. You know, keep yourself, you got spiritual knowledge. Okay? That's why they want you to be in this solo journey. They want you to be in this solo emotion. Okay? Look, y'all not even seeing each other. I'm like the male and female. Y'all not seeing each other. Y'all having issues. Y'all don't got each other back the way you thought you did. That's that energy I'm feeling. That's why it's like I love things about her. Somebody going through somebody's phone, reading what their friends, what he's saying or she's saying about them to the friend. Y'all don't believe. Okay, let's go. That kind of got deep, Leo. So Leo might be in their feelings. Cause what the hell? All right, let's go, Virgo. Virgo, somebody said either you, Virgo, or somebody love how you be swallowing that nut and then be throwing them up. That's Webby. He said, I like her a lot, but I still don't love her at all. Hold on. Let's not channel. I'm sorry. Gucci and Webby, y'all gotta go. Okay, maybe that's the thing. You gotta be Gucci and wave that motherfucker bye bye. You gotta be Gucci with it. Okay, let's see, Virgo. All right, healing. This is also like that star card. It says, will it work out? And it will work out in the end, but will it work out in the end? It takes you to hold your own emotions. It got to take you to get brave. It got to take you to stand firm. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little Brady's going to come tell you a message out of nowhere, okay? I'm feeling that energy maybe at night. Or you're going to get a little message or Twitter. 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 I feel like you on Twitter. You could be finding out something. Getting a little message, getting a little call or something. Somebody could be tweeting. Tweetity, tweet. What is that? Rocking in the treetop all day long. Huffing and the puffing and the singing that song. On the bird on that steep. Tweet. Alright. Yeah. Tolerance. Okay? They're saying they want you to clear out the smoke. Protect your source. Okay? So you could be trying to find a resolution about something. Okay? You're trying to pick up your feelings. Okay? You're picking up your emotions. Because look, this person, I mean, he holding it, but he kind of look like the thing about to fall out his hand too. Like the water dripping and stuff. Like it's pouring, you know. It looked like a oopsie. It don't seem like this what he want to do. So maybe it's like it could be a situation where it's like you're trying to pick up your feelings. You're trying to control your feelings, and for some reason one eye start watering, then the next eye start watering, and then all of a sudden you don't know what it is. It's just clearing out the smoke. Okay, it's clearing out the smoke. That's all it is. It's your emotions need to do this. Maybe you be holding back your emotions too much, Virgo. Dang. Okay, you got to see the light somehow, baby. You know? So, yeah, it could be a situation where it's clearing out. Look, I love me. I love you. So it could be the situation where you could be sitting there just reflecting in your thoughts, okay? Maybe you need to take a pause and reflect, okay? Something amazing is going to be right around the corner, though. All right, that's what I'm feeling. Also, the green around the energy is making me feel of jade, the jade crystal as well. Oh, you colored your hair today? You colored it red. What you colored it? Burgundy. Something could be a bliss. All right, or maybe the truth that you're seeking out is going to come into reality. Maybe the truth is within you. You know, maybe it got to take you to love you to figure this out. Like I said, you got to pick up your feelings. Okay, maybe in the midst of you picking up your feelings, is, you know, it's getting a little chaotic. It's hard for you to manage it. You know, that's the reason why maybe you are going through the crying stages. You know, you could be just going through a crying stage. All right. Maybe you connecting with your herbs. You use a grinder. You don't use your hands. You use a grinder. Maybe the moment you start crying, you're like, oh, hell no, I got to go smoke. Where my grinder at? Where my lighter at? Maybe you're avoiding the situation. That's probably where that bliss is. Light, camera, action. I said, sorry, Miss Jackson. Because that, you know, the curtains is drawn open and the light is out there. So you can't hide this. And I see 9/11 too came out. I don't mean no harm, but I've been showing my ass lately. I've been going crazy. That's Dolph. Shout out to Dolph. Damn. Damn. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to kill somebody, have somebody replace it. Like, what happened to clones? What they say, clone Tyrone? What happened to... What's up with it? You get what I'm saying? Because I know it was a setup. It was a setup, y'all. Okay? Wisdom. Okay, I love it. I love it because, like I said, once you pick up your feelings and stuff, you might realize that you was tolerating the situation, and that's probably where you're going to get that wisdom. And you're going to start being unique, or you're going to build uniqueness into the situation. You could be going back to school, or you trying to change your career path as well. Okay, switching it up. Switch up. Okay, then you got the Asian. Ooh, Asian food. I'm also thinking sticky rice. Sticky rice. That sticky rice be hitting, especially on that good meat. See, didn't we just say? See, there you go. I just said that. Oh, hey, Nora. I just missed you, baby. Yes, Michael Jackson most definitely came out. You missed. Michael Jackson was playing Who Is It? Because somebody, like, Michael Jackson trying to figure out who's stealing their woman. I'm sorry, I missed you, Nora. Yeah. But Asian, I'm feeling like, what's that? A hot melting pot? Is that a melting pot? Is that an Asian culture thing where you cook it in there, or hibachi? But that's not Asian though. That's not Asian. But I'm feeling like, I think the Asian thing is like the melting pot type. You could be eating some good Asian food. Okay. This is also habits are suppressing your emotions. When this card come out, your habits are suppressing your emotions. Like I said before, it's like it's time for us to pick up our emotions a little bit and learn how to manage it. Okay? Really? That's nice. I feel special. Thank you for that. You know, I be wanting, you know, look. I grew up being bullied. So this is like a stretch for me. If you see my past videos, it's like, huh. Yeah, like, so I'm happy. So that's good. That's good for me. That lets me know that I'm building. So I'm glad that you feel that. Okay? I'm glad that you feel that. And I want to meet you too. We got to figure out where we at though. Okay? Because we looking for Washington. That I want to go to certain place. Washington State. That's fun. You know, Washington State only because they got rainforests. You know, and I like rain. All right, let's go, Libra. 4949. Someone could be seeing reflecting numbers. Hey, It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no, and no nigga ain't got me. All right, Libra. I'm about to show my ass. Hey, how the fuck that's your nigga? But he right here with me, okay? Somebody said they tired of being the wounded healer. You know what I'm saying? They tired of sticking their leg out. They missing an arm, a leg, and they still holding on to their life. Maybe someone talking about, hey, she said it's 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees, and I ain't doing this no more, okay? I'm no longer doing this. Karma is a bitch, okay? You starting to switch up on them, okay? Changes, all right? Turn up with my, all right? I got my cousin right here with me. So you got your cousin. You could have got a family member that's hyping you up. Hype me up. All right. They could be doing that. But this is also grace. Here you go. Here you go, Libra. Or it's that Libra season. All right. You realize this energy put you at grace. This energy humbled you. You know what I'm saying? You realize that, hey, I can't do this no more. I can't be a ride or die no more. Cause ride or die, I end up losing. I lose more than I gain. I mean, cause it done lost the goddamn arm, a leg, and and it got a glass eye. It don't even got no eye. It got one eye. Good God Almighty, this person dragged you through the motherfucking ringer. Okay, that's probably where karma is a bitch. Okay, and karma is about to give it to them. Switching up. Karma is about to switch up. Ooh, and bring it to balance. I like that. Bring it to balance and secure it. Okay, you trying to figure out, like, is my, all of this. Maybe you're in this energy, like, all this hard work leads me to nothing. No, it's going to lead to something. It's going to lead to something. Now, it might not be on you, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the situation where it's going to make a change and hinder your situation, but you could see somebody else's change happen. You like, yeah, karma, bitch. You could be that type of energy. Because look, like, the only reason why I'm saying that, because look, okay, like, it was strong. Justice, okay? Justice. Your favorite color could be yellow. Okay, or you calling justice. You like gold jewelry as well. Okay, you're reading your strength. You're remembering the strength. You're remembering that you're the warrior. You remember that you're the goddess. You're the god that's able to hold the firm. You know what I'm saying? You're the one. You're the one and not the two. Okay, and that's why you're going on this solo journey. Okay, and that's why it's 7 p.m. Friday. Okay. I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me, okay? You realizing that you're no longer in this energy anymore, okay? I'm putting up boundaries, as you should, okay? That's that energy right here. That's that energy right here. Justice, okay? We're not playing that. We're not playing that because one thing is, karma gonna get up and stand up on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Karma looking like, who want it? Karma ain't saying, oh, I'm sorry, because karma comes in good and bad. You get what I'm saying? So karma is going to give it to you regardless. You can get it in the good way or you can get it in the bad way. Okay? But it's still coming. Okay? Somebody said, can I trust you like you going to ride for me like I ride for you? Like I said before, you were over here doing this. You over here losing arms. Maybe somebody done ask you, can I borrow your leg? Sure. Can I borrow your arm? Sure. You know? Then all of a sudden you start getting in your solo journey like, wait a minute, I don't got my goddamn, can I borrow your eye? Sure. And you over there just you could have had somebody and you could have been in a relationship where they were always taking. They look at you as the money tree. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Like, they kept taking, and then you know, karma coming out. Okay, karma coming to hand it. It's gonna hand it to us. All right, let's go. Let's see. Somebody saying, fuck all these bitches, I'm yo. Oh, so this person trying to come back in your energy because they know you in this. They know you here. They know that you solo. They know that you are in a warrior. They know that you don't need nobody. They know that every time karma is ready to stand up and get on their wings, you gonna get good karma, while everybody else is like, wait, look. You see how you sitting there with your hand up, like, come on, karma, give it to me. And they like, wait a minute, I ain't ready yet. You like, well, I'm ready because I done put myself in a good position. I changed my ways. Okay? I started from the ground up. You get what I'm saying? Because for you to get a tree like this, it didn't come from you just plant. You didn't grab this thing from Lowe's pre-growed and just pot it there. No. This came from the ground up. It's that type of energy. Like, no. You got people coming in and they're going to be worried about what karma gonna do for them. You ain't worried about that. Look at your hands out. Your hands are completely out receiving it. Okay? You could like wearing your ponytail. You like wearing you got long hair, beautiful. But you like wear a ponytail. Your ponytail, you don't be wearing no tight ponytail. You know how mine's is tight. You be wearing them loose. What's it, a loose ponytail? You don't be giving a fuck. You just be like, oh, okay, hold on, baby. Maybe some on a sexual note, somebody could be putting their hair in a ponytail and about to go downtown and give you some whooshy. Okay? Spiritual religion basis. Maybe somebody wants to open this spiritual path with you, or they look at you as a equally yoke. Or here you go. You might feel like you are not finding your spiritual path. Okay? Maybe because you keep running into karma. Or you're not finding your spiritual lover because you keep finding karmic relationships. Because that orphan card. Orphans is usually, the ones that were not picked. The ones who was not able to cherish the family. Like, or they dealt with parents or mothers that wasn't able to get up and be that warrior. You know what I'm saying? And put the leg out for them. So you could be dealing with that as well. Okay? All right, Scorpio. People still smoking Stendos? Who be still, y'all still make, I know people be smoking like them big old backwoods or something, but somebody actually still smoking a Stendo. I feel like you don't got nothing else to do with your homeboys or with your time, and you like, I wonder if I could still do what I used to do back in the day. Okay? No, you doing it with your homeboys, because he said only thing that matters with me is my niggas. So you could be hanging with your homeboys a lot. Okay? Yo, toxic ass homeboys. That's why you ain't getting nowhere, sir. That's why you ain't taking accountability, because you dealing with people who, the reason why you can't take accountability because you're dealing with people who don't take accountability. Okay? You could be, you could have a friend that's a Leo as well, Scorpio. Yeah. Or something's taking place, right? Where it's time for you to take accountability. Stand up for yourself. Find the strength and control your temper. You could have a bad temper. You could have a badass temper. Okay? Because you got that devil card. You could have a badass temper. Or somebody done push you to your motherfucker. Push me to the limit. They don't push you to the limit. Okay? She said, I can't control these temptations when a nigga ain't with me. So maybe you're realizing you taking accountability for yourself as well. You realizing, dang, I shouldn't, I should never even did this, or I should never did that. I should never put myself in a toxic relationship. Okay? I should never even created these soul ties. Okay? It's like, do you feel chained? And if you do, what do you feel chained with? And if so, if I gave you the pliers to cut the chain, would you break the chain? Or would you sit there and just hold the pliers like, what I'm going to do with this? Honey, cut that thing. That's what I'm telling you. I'm going to pass it out. I'm going to give it to you. You know how somebody looking for it? You in a fight or something, and y'all, you looking for a weapon, or you trying to find something, and I'm like, here you go. That's me. I'm going to be the one that's bringing the pliers with you. Like, I got the pliers to cut this. Okay? But I can't cut it. You gotta cut it. That's the thing. Because if I cut it, then you're gonna feel as though I did you wrong. Sometimes that's why it's okay for somebody to have the scissors, but hand it to them. Hand them scissors to them. Let them take the accountability, okay? And let them cut that cord. Let them cut the chain. Okay, you might have to give them just a little scissors. Maybe they just started a relationship and you peeking game and you try to, hey, look, I want you to take accountability to this situation. She playing it. She said, you can't make me love you if I don't. Let's take accountability, okay? Let's take accountability, all right? Starfish, you could, starfish also is that like drinker energy. That's what I'm feeling too. So somebody could be drinking as well. Okay, so it's like maybe you're, like you're just trying to clear your, you know, clear your mind, all right? Starfish energy is also like DNA. Maybe it could be a DNA situation. Maybe you grew up, or maybe somebody blaming their, oh, I grew up, you know, I blame my mama, I blame my daddy. Somebody blaming their family or blaming their past toxic ways on the reason why they can't love you the way, you know. Because what she said, you can't make me love you if I don't. All right? You're realizing that you are divine. Okay? And you need to face it. Face up to it, okay? Maybe it's the vision. Maybe you're avoiding vision because it's saying the void and vision. Okay? So maybe you're avoiding the red signs. Like I said, before, take accountability and cut that goddamn cord. So if you can't cut the cord for you, well, it's not even the situation. Maybe your ass is like, I don't even know where to get started. I'm giving you the scissors. Let's start there. Okay? I'm giving you the scissors. Let's start there. Okay? And let's go celebrate. Look, didn't I say somebody drinking? Because that's a confirmation of that starfish. Okay? Starfish, starseed. I'm sorry. Starfish. Maybe somebody, all they got to do is get a little liquor in them. They like, just lay down, baby. I got you. And you're like, okay. Or maybe when you get liquor in your system, you just lay back there. You lay on your back, baby. You ain't doing nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. It could be that type, okay? Oh, it could be a father figure. Or here it go. You ladies, you done got drunk so much and you starfish that situation. You didn't get up. You didn't control it. And now you gotta, now he the pappy. Y'all gotta go to the doctor. He about to find out he a pappy. And he gonna have to go ahead and get his armor. Get his armor on, because it's a lesson for every blessing. Okay? All right. So somebody could have, you know, got a little drunk, had a little fun, you know, and just allow that person just do whatever to you, boo-boo. You know, you was a little drunk. I get it. You just needed your little fix or whatever. Tell them. And that's Lauryn Hill. Sagittarius. Sweet, sweet. Tell him. I'm gonna do what I need to do, because I'm gonna see the I'm gonna look at the song. Let me be patient and let me be kind. All right. Without being blind, maybe I'm such a bird on Vietnam. Sagittarius. Choices. It's your choice. Okay, you have the choice to make a decision. Okay, Lavender. I'm feeling maybe you're sleepy, or maybe you're choosing not to go to sleep, so you're having an issue with that as well. Be alright. Okay, maybe something already happened already. So something already took place. Maybe this is something like at a daily routine as well. Something that is going to start being your daily routine, but you have to make it a choice. Okay, so if you're trying to change something, okay, maybe you're trying to switch up something in your life, something that's going to make you happy, okay, something that's also going to put you in a boss energy as well, but it's your choice. Okay, someone said, I know I'm not perfect. Okay, so it could be the situation where, here you go, maybe you're worried, maybe you're cautious about, you're nervous about making a choice to go out there and be your own, you know, make your own music, all this stuff like that, you know, being your own boss. being the beat to your own drum type of energy. This is gonna put you in a joyful energy, right? But like she would like listen to Lauren, she was talking about, you know, I may be jealous, but I won't be too far. So maybe you're worried about people being jealous. You feel like you're not gonna get far. Maybe you are worried about people people not liking you. You don't know if you don't go out there. Okay? You don't know. It's like you don't know what the party was like until if you go. You know, and then you know how you say you're not gonna go to a party, and then your whole in the back of your head they kept saying go to the party, but you didn't go, and then all of a sudden you hear people talk about the party, and the party was actually lit and fun. He was like, dang, I should have went. Just think about that when it comes down to your life. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling a nudge to change, you know, because it's your choice. Okay, if you get that nudge to change and change your get into a different vibe, change the way you express your feelings. You get what I'm saying? Taking accountability for how you feel. Okay? Getting into that wisdom. All right? Because the truth is always going to come out. Okay? So maybe you're a little worried about what's not going to be, what is, what's not. No matter what, if you maybe you just got to sit there and just smoke your blunt, listen to your music, chill, be in your vibe, stay high. Okay, be happy, stay on your high horse. Not only a high horse, but this is your unicorn. So not only is that, but you are in your unique way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like they're telling you just stay in your lane. Long as you stay in your lane, everything's gonna be fine. Okay, you might have to tell some people off a little bit. You might have to tell a family member off. Okay, or this could be a family dynamic. Okay, but it's gonna be all right. Maybe it's gonna make dealing with court. Okay, maybe I'm feeling like child support. Yep, child support energy. Breaking bread. Somebody gonna have to break bread. Okay, maybe the court is giving this person. Maybe the court is giving the father a choice. Either you gonna break bread, or we gonna have to order in the court. You know. You gotta go. You gotta get up out here. Or maybe you're giving somebody a choice. Or you're giving someone an option. You're giving someone a choice to either you can leave or you can stay. But I'd rather you put them on the damn ship. Ship their ass off. Because look at this. If they stay, look, it's not going to be what you want. It's a karmic relationship. It's not going to be what you want. So it could be a father, maybe the baby father, or this man that has kids. He dealing with some court issues. Okay. I dedicate to you. So maybe somebody is trying to act like they want to be all in this family dynamic. Okay, but like I said, outside looking in, it look good, but inside looking out, when you get closer to this picture, that shit crack. Okay, it's not what it's supposed to be. It's not giving. Okay. All right, Capricorn. They're a real ass woman and I like it. I dedicate to you. Somebody is trying to, maybe somebody gonna sing you a song and they saying I dedicate. You know how, like in those movies, right? When you're in a breakup or something like that. Not saying that this is gonna happen, but I'm saying catch the energy, right? But I'm feeling like it was like a bad breakup, right? And the person you out to eat or something like that, and it's like open mic. You know what I'm saying? And your ex get on stage out of nowhere. You hear your ex name. Mind you chilling. You could be on a date or something. You could be a situation like that. Maybe your ex, you're gonna run into your ex while you're on a date, and they're gonna be like, they're like not showing their ass, but they showing their ass because like it's open mic, and this person have a perfect opportunity to dedicate a song to you. Or the DJ, you get what I'm saying? It's a DJ, and the DJ say, hey, who who got a song for me? And this person's like, hey, I'm gonna dedicate this song to such and such, right there, you my baby. And it's just like, bro, I'm on a date, I'm with somebody. Don't you see? They don't care. I'm feeling that. Yeah, he said, thank you. But yeah, he said, sometimes I'm indecisive, but you're a real ass and I like it. But I dedicate to you. So this person already knew that you was the one and stuff like that, but he indecisive. So maybe he sabotaged the situation. Okay, here go to balance. Balance. And he's about to see the light. Or here go, he noticed that he had the light the whole time, but the thing is he self-sabotaged. So like playing Jenga. Remember how you play Jenga and you gotta hit the, how you slide it in and stuff, and the Jenga, it get intense, right? Because it's just like, it can fall at any moment. So it's this type of energy, like you are the dedication up here. He's dedicated to reach up to here, but he done self-sabotage, or she done self-sabotage, that he done slid all these pieces. So now it's like, how are you going to reach up? Because that rock is not really close to the top. You know what I'm saying? You know how you look at the sun and it look like the sun is close, but then you get when you get to that part, it's like, dang, it's a little bit farther. So it could be where this person thinks that y'all are, they're close and he can connect to you. But yeah, he ain't that close. All I do. And that's Stevie Wonder. All I do is think about you. Dun, dun, dun. I told you. It's like Jenga right now. It's getting intense. Okay? Because he's trying to figure out where are my missing pieces. You done self-sabotage, bro. You done play the Jenga. You done slid, you done got too excited. You done slid the pieces. So now it's like we on need, bending knee type of energy. Hey, somebody might go that far to find the balance. He think, maybe I gotta get married. Maybe I gotta get married to you for that balance. It could be that, Okay. And then yeah. Somebody oh, you got a belly, like you belly dance. I'm also feeling like you're not that, you're not how I'm thinking about her stomach. Like her stomach is flat, but she got a little pudge going on. It's not overly doing it, but it's like a little pudge. I'm also feeling like braids as well. Peacock. Something is very unique, okay? Somebody wants you to help teach them something, okay? They want to learn from you, or they're trying to figure out, how can I reach this? Now that I self-sabotage, now that I notice that it's a lot of pieces to my foundation that's missing because I got too quick, or someone thought too quick, or they got too scissor happy, or they started smelling themselves and they just started they was started, or how you play spades, right? And this is how if you got a good ace player, a good spade player. The ones that play spades, the real smart ones, you're not gonna throw them spades out immediately. Okay? This person got too happy. They realized that they had all the spades and they threw all the spades out in the first game. So now by the time it's time for to start picking up the books, it's only me. It's up to me. It's like, it could be like, it's up to your partner to get it. So it's like that's probably where they're like, all I can do is think of you. So maybe they just realizing, dang, I want to come back together with you. Okay. I done self-sabotage the situation. They're thinking about their morals. Okay. They thinking about how they sat there and did, when it was a 1+1, they realized that they got too happy and they decided they want to do 1 minus something, 1, let's move this number around. I feel like somebody was just overly doing it. They did it so much that it caused this not to happen no more. Okay, it caused this where this unbonding break this bond that you thought was going to be, it had to break. Okay? Why? Because this person self-sabotage. Okay? That's why. That is why. Maybe this person try to give you hood love, or maybe they try to give you tough love. They could like wearing a lot of rings. This could be a male that likes wearing a lot of rings, or they wear sunglasses or a hat. I'm thinking, baby, about you, baby. Ooh, look at this. You see the smoke, but don't you see that image right there? You see that image? So it's like maybe you this energy, like you trying to give tough love. You trying to clear out the smoke. But that person's like, I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. Like, I'm going to be in your dreams. Okay? Maybe you just trying to be silent. You trying to keep quiet about the situation. Okay? You was with that toxic person? Who wasn't with a toxic person? I feel like if you wasn't in a toxic situation, somebody lying. I don't see it happen. I think everybody experienced some type of tough love, hood love, because that's what I feel like toxic relationships is. Hood love, tough love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like that energy where it might have to make you come into that kumbaya, you know, plug, you know, maybe you act like you can't hear things. Maybe, you know, you had to go into your own meditation. Okay? Oh, maybe you had to go to Bible study, okay? Maybe it's time for you to just trust your faith, okay? Faith without work is dead, okay? Trust your faith and your angels, okay? And trust yourself, okay? You are who it is. You are who you are. You are who you say you are. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it all night long. Baby. Somebody trying to, ooh, here you go. I feel like somebody trying to give you that, you know how they give you that sexy voice? Because, you know, that's not how she really sing. She lowered her voice. She tried to give a sexy voice. So I feel like somebody trying to give you like their little sexy voice. Or you know how the guys when they wake up, they got their voices deeper. So this guy could be I'm sorry, the guy trying to, you know, build his voice to be kind of sexy, where you gonna be like, what you doing over there? Or like for you, maybe this person's gonna be like, they like your voice. Maybe they called you around a certain time that your voice is not, it's still like smooth and soft. So this person like, ooh, what you doing over? Like you turning them on. Can it tell you all night long? Aquarius. Let me tell you. I'm gonna do 18. Ooh, somebody is almost through. Somebody said my hair, I done wet it up. So somebody could be, it's getting intense, okay? Or maybe you washing your hair, Aquarius. You need to wash your hair. Is my mom my angel in heaven? Of course. Something could be a bliss, a situation, all right? You're going to seek answers, or things going to, answers will seek out to you, okay? You said my hair wet? Yeah. Want me to you all night long. Lights, camera, action. I said, sorry, Miss Jackson. Finding happiness. I'm feeling that energy. Jasper. Jasper, what's that? Like a reddish black stone. Like Jasper is like this kind of color. So red, orange. What's that color? For my ladies that, you know, wear color in our hair, like weave. I think it's like 350, I think. I haven't done color. And then I'm feeling the sunrise orange. That's what it is. Sunrise orange. That's what it is. Or somebody trying to do you all night long till sunrise. Is it burgundy? Well, I think it was, I can't, most of them, do I have a Jasper? Jasper comes in different colors though, thinking about it. Okay. Because I think Jasper come in orange too, like a really bright orange. All right, look up. Somebody wants you to look up. Somebody wants you to look at a situation clearly. Don't rush, okay? Maybe it's time for you to just a journal. All right, something could be a bliss. I'm also feeling like raining love. It's a rain. What's that? It's a raining man. But I'm saying raining love because pink. Because that pink, maybe I'm getting on your cycle, okay? Maybe your cycle come out the blue, out the blue, because it's like, you know, the clouds. I'm feeling like out the blue. Okay, you weren't prepared for this. Maybe your cycle came prepared for it, came early because something else gonna pop off during the time that your cycle is supposed to come off. Okay, come on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this come up with who? How many people? 3 people. Okay. So basically, I'm feeling the energy of rebuilding yourself. Okay. Rebuilding yourself. Rebranding as well. Maybe you're good with your hands. Or you're very crafty. You play an instrument. Okay. A nurturer. Maybe you like to wear muumuus. Okay. Do you feel guilty? If so, release it. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like something could be coming in light camera action. Okay, it might cause it where you're gonna have to express your feelings or express your love, or your love is gonna just shower down, or somebody wants to just shower down love towards you, right? Maybe because you are very crafty with your hands, you're very nurturing. Okay, they don't want you to be feeling guilty about a situation. They want you to open up to it. Okay. They want you to open up just as much as this curtain, okay? Because, you know, you don't know what's behind the curtain until you open it. But look, like it's a shining light, so maybe something's going to come shining a light. It just takes you to open up the curtain. It got to take you to open up the door. It got to take you to open your heart or let your feelings fall. You know, express your love, okay? Let's see. Billboards. People got billboards still. You know, maybe now down south, billboards are not popular. That's not a popular thing, at least where I'm at. But I'm feeling up north. Like up north, they still got billboards, right? Like, you know, like they advertise something like for everybody with the town square or something like that. A medicine woman, a medicine man. All right. Bring in knowledge, okay? Natural healer, or you are a gifted hands. As simple as you doing hair, you can do nails, you know, you can massage, you know what I'm saying? You can cook. Gifted hands, okay? It's causing you to gain medicine. So maybe you need to get medicine for a situation, or like nurturing that energy, you know, being fruitful as well. So maybe you need to eat a fruit. Maybe you need to start eating fruit to help you self-medicate. I'm feeling that energy. Something could take place where here you go for my ladies. When you're on your cycle, eat fruit. Because your body's already cleansing, releasing itself. And you know, start doing that. Oh, I'm from Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina. And no, they do not have, I mean, they have billboards, but it's not like, who paying attention? It's very rare. Ain't nobody paying attention to the billboards. Half the time they like way up there, and we trying to pay attention because homegirl decides she want to slam on brakes for no reason. Like, yeah, like we not paying attention, but I'm feeling like it's like billboards, like something's really where you can't miss it. Okay. I love pineapple. Pineapples are good. Pineapples are a good body flush as well. But we gotta get to them blueberries, especially if we're doing those little cycle, when they talking about the cycle, when we're doing our cleanse, you know. or not even just, you know, not even just the cycle, but I feel like it's going to rain soon. The moment it start raining, that is your time that you need to start eating fruits. Okay, so like April's, you know, April showers. April already passed, technically. April's almost over, but it's like that type of energy. Okay, showers, rain. All right, spiritual, and then religion. Okay, so maybe you're getting some in light, being fruitful. Okay, pineapples are good. Yeah, they are. Mangoes. Oh my God, mangoes and papaya. You can. Ooh, you can never go wrong. Now, okay, I can't eat papaya. It's maybe I keep getting the wrong. How you find the right papaya? That's where it's sweet, because mine's be so bitter, and it's just like, this not how papaya tastes when I be drinking it or eating it like in a fruit, like candy wise. It could be something like that. But yeah, mangoes, I can tear mango down. I could tear a mango down. What I do is I let the mango sit in my my window, my kitchen window, so the sun can get them all tender and stuff. And then when it's tender, I put it in the refrigerator so it can be cold. And then I get my little potato peeler and I peel that thing off and I eat it like a damn apple. Yeah, I can tear a whole mango down. Okay, kiwi. Oh, I'm trying. I used to eat kiwi when I was a kid, and it was forced. So maybe that's the reason why I don't like kiwi now. But kiwi is actually healthy, very, very, very healthy for the body. It does a lot to the body actually, and I'm trying to get there. It's the texture. It's the texture. I don't like the texture. It's nasty. It's like, I don't like the texture. Okay, let's go Pisces. But yeah, the Pisces. Hold on. Pisces, you could be wanting to speak up about something as well. But yeah, it's the texture. I don't like eggs. Oh, I can't do no eggs. Eggs give me heartburn. Eggs gonna have me running to the bathroom. Eggs gonna have me like, ooh, they this little restaurant, right? They had a good ass salad. Oh my goodness. And I didn't know that she had, like, cause she's the owner. She cut a little bit of eggs in the salad, and I didn't know that. And I'm tearing that salad up. By nighttime, it was hell in my stomach. I'm like, I'm over there crying. And I'm like, what happened? I had to look up and see. I had to look it up, and I seen that she had, it had eggs. I'm like, oh my goodness. But now I can cook, of course, because I bake. I can bake egg, like I can bake with the eggs, but I can't eat eggs straight up. Like, especially no the little boiled egg. Oh my goodness. I can't. I'm sorry, Pisces. Okay, maybe Pisces, you thinking about a protein, trying to get into your protein as well, because you know what, you know, they do egg diets or something like that. Pisces, you could have a shoulder injury or a leg. Your leg is hurting. You might have to put your leg up. Something could take place. You stump your toe or you stump your foot. Shawty, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Okay. You being hard on yourself, Pisces. I want you to ease off of it. Ease off yourself, baby. Maybe you're feeling guilty about a situation. Okay, ease up. Ease up. Okay, come on now. What you got going on, Pisces? Who put you in this energy? Okay. Love it. Remember I told you, you're going to feel like it's Steve, because Steve is what you know, because Steve had an image. But it's not Steve. It's going to be like Steve. It's going to be, it could be his initials. You know, they could have Steve's initials. You know what I'm saying? They could have like a little feature that you liked on Steve that this person got. You know, they now have it. It's something like that, but it's not him. Now, is he going to come back? Steve is going to come back, because, you know, they gotta test you. You know, spirit gotta know if you know. Spirit gotta know if you know what you're talking about. Are you serious? Because we already talked about. We already said Steve. We ain't taking Steve because Steve is gonna make a bag out of us, and we not doing that. That's a bag lady situation. We're not doing that. Because remember, Steve got situations going on. Pisces. Why it's I feel like because why we can't get to you like how we got to everybody else. And it's only because you are you're hard on yourself. Ooh, I feel this one on myself. I got you. You're so hard on yourself, but you're so nurturing. Okay, you're so sweet. It's time to just let go. Take a walk. Okay. All right. Attraction is already given. All right. You are already you are gonna get everything that is willing to be given. Okay. That's just interesting. I'm not a Pisces either, but it's just interesting. Somebody could have you could have like a lot of hair. Or when you take your hair out, you got a whole fro. Or this person got a really good, maybe got good hair texture. Okay, you grow your hair very nice, but a beard as well. Somebody could have a full beard. Maybe this person got a bald head with a full beard. Like they keep that thing bald and shiny and clean. You know, they take their time with this bald head. Okay. So it's like they treat this like, like you see her talking about, I'm looking at the energy, don't touch my hair. You know how you do that? Don't touch my hair. Like they take heed to this. They take heed to like maybe this person said, don't touch my head. They got a bald, you got a bald head. Yeah, but it's my head. And it could be someone that they cherish everything, even the littlest thing. Yeah, and maybe this is you. Like I said, it's the energy. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. You get what I'm saying? You like cherish every little bit of it. No different than that bald man. I'm pretty sure that bald man, before he became bald, he had hair. You know what I'm saying? But he cherished every little bit of it. So now he makes sure he waxed that bald head. He got a special little silk, a little silk rag or something that smooths it out. Because when somebody want to look at his head or her head, shit, it could be her. You know what I'm saying? She could be bald, but she wear her afro like this. She might have a wig that look natural. You know what I'm saying? Could look natural. But she got she bald underside. She bald under there. Okay. Yeah, the male could wear a hat as well. It's something about their hair. Something up top. Okay, something going on with the top. Okay. Also, it could be just your oral. Maybe it's like your energy is very enlightened. You find the truth of everything. You are good enough, okay? The energy is truth. Truth is energy, okay? So it's like, stop avoiding a situation, okay? You might be second guessing the situation. Stop avoiding it, okay? Aim high, okay? Cubic energy. Aim high, not low, okay? I'm feeling that energy. Aim high, not low. Hold on. All right. She said, I'm this nigga first bad bitch. So, like I said, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You are very nurturing, okay? You are very nurturing. It's time to receive, okay? Maybe it's time for you to start maintaining a morning routine as well. Maybe you're going to take a walk. It's warm enough. Take a walk in the morning. That morning walk. Shall we go for a walk today? A walk today. A walk today. That remind me, when I was in kindergarten, that's what they used to do with kids, like kindergarten. We used to take a walk, and then that's what my teacher used to sing. Shall we go for a walk today? A walk today. A walk today. And then she's like, and see what God has given. I went to a private Christian school, so yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling the energy. Maybe you got to start taking a walk into nature, Maybe you haven't been doing this lately, and that's probably where you're feeling that lack of, you're questioning yourself, and you know, you feel not highly. See, once again, we're not wanting to talk because we have a lot going on with ourselves mentally. Okay. Let's see. Transportation. Okay, so maybe we stress. Okay, maybe we stress about our car. You know, maybe we taking the Amtrak, maybe the right rail. What's the thing downtown? Well, not downtown. Maybe your right rail is downtown. But I'm feeling like New York. It's a certain town square. Do that. It's something about New York. New York got like a train. It's a certain, what's the name of it? I can't think of it. It's very known. It's downtown, like it's under the ground, and it's really like most of the time every movie when it's dealing with New York, they always got a scene where they're downtown. I mean, why I keep talking about downtown? Maybe you live downtown, or somebody want to go downtown. Maybe somebody want to travel downtown. You know, maybe they want to start with the top of your kissing. You know, Subway. Thank you. Thank you, because you see I'm struggling. Okay, Subway. Yeah, like something like that. Okay, or airplane, a car. Okay, maybe somebody got a phobia of this. Maybe somebody's scared of transportation. Maybe they're scared of money costs as well. Maybe because I'm also thinking maybe you're trying to travel, right? You're trying to travel, but you trying to look at the ticket like, damn, this costs an arm and a leg. You know, you see that? Because the arm and a leg. You know how that's that old saying. Maybe your mama, or you got a mother. You know, maybe she looked like this. She just kind of give you that resemblance or something like that, where she looking at something. She said, "I'm not going nowhere." You know, or she talking about, I'm staying put. You know, gas costs an arm and a leg. Mama, gas only costs $5. That's an arm and a leg. I remember when gas was just $1. It could be something like that. Or look, community living. So maybe someone lives in maybe they're trying to find a place to stay. Okay, a new spot. Look, didn't I talk about your mother? I said that, your mother. Okay, maybe your mother is in like an income-based home as well. Okay, mother said that she said down. She said she got to pay her car payment. Maybe mama got to pay her car payment and stuff. She said she don't got time for this. Everything costing an arm and a leg. Okay. Or maybe mama said she got a car. She said she about to start taking a train because gas is an arm and a leg. When she can pay $20 for a week. $20 for her week travel. You know, maybe she just got to walk. She might have some strong legs. You know, mama gonna have them strong legs later on. Because that walk gonna be true. All right. Maybe somebody is thinking about like talking. Oh, I'm also feeling like maybe you're realizing that Uber and what else? Lyft, taxi, something as far as in all that like public transportation. I'm feeling that maybe public transportation is starting to add up. You're like, man, I'm better off getting a car. Maybe not. I mean, you're going to get there faster. It's going to be of your time, and you are going to have to blame yourself if you're late, because you can't blame the little Uber driver. You can't blame them no more. You're going to have to blame yourself, because this is your driving. That's your leg. Okay? That's your spidey senses. You better learn how to swerve. Okay, you better learn how to navigate in traffic. Okay, let's go. My last but not least, Aries. Aries came out during Gemini a lot. Okay, so maybe Aries, you trying to get some receipts on something, because Gemini is like that black and white energy. It's getting better. It get better. Cause you seem mighty low. And that's internet. So maybe somebody's seeing something through the internet. What's going on? Yeah. Somebody could be reflecting, or they're looking at stuff in the mirror. Okay? You're looking at yourself in the mirror. You're probably looking at, you're facing your own peace, okay? Or you're realizing it's okay for you to release, all right? Avoiding situations, okay? You're avoiding a situation now. She said it'll get better over time. Okay. Oh, look. Then we talk about the cat. There go that cat peekabooing. Like, what you mean? You said you dreamed about me? Who was that? I'm sorry. You've been making me think about the cat. But you said you dreamed. Was it you, Kim? Hold on. No. It was Little G. I think it was Little G. Little G like, huh? What you said you dreamed about me? Look, you see that cat peekaboo right there? Don't forget about me. It's something about that dream on the cat. If you still here, I'm gonna look into that after I'm done with the Aries. What a cat dream is about. Cause you know, where's my other phone? Oh, it's right there. Keep that standby. Oop. Somebody want a face-to-face situation with you. Or this could be you. Like I said, you're face-to-face with the situation. You could be going to the beach. Because I'm also seeing the seashell. Or your favorite color is like sea blue. Or sea green. Maybe you see green. You know, you see that money. Okay? Freedom. And then look, green right there. Or you see green. You see your green. Smoking your green. I like that. Okay, somebody could also be a dog as well. You got cat dog energy once again. So here it goes. Somebody wants to be stand on their feet, because you know cats, they stand on their feet. Maybe something's gonna fall. Somebody always gonna land on their feet at all times. Maybe this is you. You always landing on your feet, you know. And then here go this energy. You know, the green in chakras is heart. Okay, so also you see how the dog is in the back, right? So maybe you so focus on you're in your own zone, you know, disco ball, enjoying life. You get what I'm saying? Smoking your herbs or doing some type of substance that eases your mind, because you know they always say that herb calms your mind. You get what I'm saying? So it could be you could not be smoking this, or it's just something you're finding some type of calmness, you know, to keep you in a vibe, keep your heart up, because it's a lot of green. So I said sea green, so it's like I see a lot of green. Maybe like you see the green at the bottom, but then it was like blended up. You get what I'm saying? So the green is slowly moving up. So it's like so maybe you started from the bottom to the top. You started from the bottom to the top when it comes down to your heart, your feelings. Okay, so now that you're doing it, now you're feeling free. So because you started from the bottom to the top and you started showing your love, this is how your love looks now. It's so big and bold, because at first your love is like probably from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? It was probably humbled. You know, you probably didn't show a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't leveled the way you wanted. But now it's moving up to the top, big and bold. Okay, everybody see it. It's showing. Okay, not only do everybody see it, but this energy right here, this little dog, the little spotty dog, the one that the dog with stripes, you know, the dog with the spots, you know, the dog that basically he wasn't fully breed, you know, he was mixed with something and he didn't tell you. That type of energy, like somebody lied, you know, they're very Swiss cheese energy. They're like, you know, because Swiss cheese is cheese, but it got holes in it. So it could be a situation like that. Okay, something's not adding up. Look, connected. Something's not adding up, but maybe you need to start speaking up about it. And maybe that's what you started doing. Maybe you started looking yourself in the mirror like, hey, if I love myself enough, would I do this? Like, if I love myself enough, would I be putting myself in this energy? That's that energy that sometimes you got to go talk to yourself. Stop talking to other people. So you might have to go talk to yourself. Okay. And then when you say, hey, when I talk to myself, I look like this. And when you start talking to yourself, you start loving yourself and connecting to yourself so big that now, you know, maybe your hair laying down. Now your hair big and bold. Everybody can see it. Okay. It could be that you could be that person that like to put your hair up. Your hair is always up, so nobody can really know. They don't really know how long your hair is. It could be that too. Or you wear an afro. Or you have a very strong curl pattern in your hair. You got a very curly hair pattern. What's up? That bullshit is over. She came out in everybody's reading. Okay? So this is basically saying learning how to love yourself, walking through the river, rebuilding yourself. This came out and everyone got this. Everyone got that energy right there. And then with you, okay, it's like have compassion for yourself. Okay? Maybe you need to tap in. Aim high. There you go. How you let him cheat on you? He must be your only nigga. I'ma hang the phone up on niggas because what? You ain't my. Okay, somebody could be crying to you, talking about, oh, he cheated on me and this, or he did this, he did that, and they go right back to them. That must be their only nigga. That must be their only girl. Okay, hold on. Let's tap into that cat energy. Well, hey, she said, what I look like tripping out this one man? Well, it's 7 billion. It's more fish in the sea. All I gotta do is go get my line. You get what I'm saying? Put that bait on that rod and go catch that thing. I just gotta get the right bait. You know, you can catch their fight. That's making me think about something. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to catch a fish, y'all. I'm trying to catch a fish, all right? But no, you can catch the right fish with the right bait. I gotta just figure out what kind of bait this person like. Because I'm gonna catch that motherfucking fish. That's a big fish, too. Wish me luck. I might have to I might have to rent me a boat. You know how, because that's a big fish. You know, if you want to get that big fish, you gotta go out there in the sea. You know, you can't sit on the shore. That's probably what I'm doing. I'm sitting on the shore. I'm over here being like a regular type of chick. I need to go out there in the sea. I need to go get my boat. I gotta go out there in the river. Oh Lord, where it cat? Hold on. Look at. No, for real. For my males too. Y'all sitting on the shore. Ski. Hey. I don't like this one. Okay, here, let's see. Because I think they said they had a badass cat. Are you here? Hold on. Okay, here you go. Well, we're gonna talk all in general, because somebody else might have a dream about a cat. Okay, let me say this in my little thingy for the next time, because that was a search. Okay, so here you go. If you dream about a newborn kitten, that means that you got some unsafe and insecurity or vulnerable things coming your way. Okay, killing a kitten, god damn, who killing kittens in their dream? But it says letting go of your innocence. I don't like that feeling. Okay, an injured kitten. All right, childhood trauma. Okay, childhood trauma, or you're in need to face your fears. Okay, a dead kitten, that's failure and disappointment. God damn. Well, I can get that because kittens, cats, they land on their feet. So if it's dead, it can't land on its feet. That's not funny. I'm not laughing like that, but I'm just like, you know how you laugh? I gotta draw some sense of humor. Let me shut the hell up. Anyway, kittens without a tail. Who having a dream of kittens without a tail? That's a nightmare to me. But anyway, you could be dreaming of this. It says feeling defense and insecure. Okay, sleeping kittens. Maybe you had a dream and the cat is sleeping, they said it means peace and harmony. Okay? If you're running after a kitten, that means you are chasing your goals and seeking opportunities. Okay? Abandoning a kitten, that means that you're feeling left alone. Fighting a kitten or a kitten is fighting you, that means your enemies are trying to approach you at this time. So I'm curious to know what was the one, because he said I think it was Lil G, was talking about the kitten was bad as hell. I'm just curious what kind of fight was it? Because they saying the fighting cat, that means the enemy is coming your way. Who? What kind of kitten was this? It was a black kitten too. So, you know, black cat is protection. But also a black cat is like, it gives you some type of security too. So it's like, maybe with your enemies, it's like, it's time for you to keep your protection. Keep that protection. All right. Yeah. Keep it on you. Okay. Keep that still on you if you need it. You know, pepper spray or something. It could be that. Hold on. Let's see. Or here go a wildcat. Okay, a wildcat could be strengthen your mind, okay, and commitment. I like that one better. Oh, okay, then a cat attacking you is fear. You're facing your fear. Okay, I can get that too. So if a cat is attacking you, because, you know, like I said, a cat is kind of like stability wise, you know, protective, you know what I'm saying? A cat also peeps, can signal stuff far away. Cat eyes, maybe somebody is seeing something through, because, you know, a cat can see a little ass mouse, you know how small a mouse is, and they can catch it. So let's see. Maybe you getting bit by a cat. What kind of, who got dreams like this? Because, you know, all this energy, like somebody had this energy. Somebody came to them for them to come with this analogy. So it's like, who's dreaming about a cat biting them? Do cats bite? No, I mean, they do, don't they? I see them claw. I don't have a cat. I can't have no cat. Maybe somebody catching a cat. They say if you're catching a cat, that means that you're facing difficulties in your future. If you're seeking a black cat, that means you are seeking for the future. Okay? If a black cat meows, it means that the truth is about to be faced. Okay. Yeah. If a black cat is following you, that means if a black cat is not following you, that means bad luck is coming in the future. Oh, so y'all better be happy. I know y'all might be scared of the cat. Shit, I'm scared of cats. I might have to have that cat just run chase me. Okay? Because what you mean you're not going to follow me? Because they talking about if a black cat don't follow you, that means bad luck in the future. Man, I'm about to be the whole... What's going to cause a cat to follow? Do I got to be the mouse? You know? Look, and then the mouse came on the thing. Look, do I got to be a mouse? Okay? Ooh, maybe somebody got a mouse. Maybe somebody's dealing with a mouse. Okay? We're going to wrap this up because I see. But here you go. They said a mouse. So if you have a mouse in your house, that means you have a fake friend or people around you that are living an unrealistic lifestyle around you. Ooh. Okay. They say if you're killing a mouse, that means victory in a person and overpowering. They said if you're escaping from a mouse, that means that you are escaping from your problems. I don't think we want to escape from our problems. I think we want to solve them. They said if a house is running around in your home, that says warning, conflict is between you and a family member. You know, that's some crazy ass. This is crazy how you would think about this, because ain't nobody want no mouse in their house, of course, right? But some people are really living life, like, you know, because I heard New York, 9 out of 10 you got a mouse, you know, but or you can see a mouse. So it could be that maybe you, cause we talked about the subway, the subway, you know, downtown. So don't they be having mouse and stuff down there? Okay. In the swamps, okay? You could see if you see a black mouse, that means that your health is starting to increase. Do not betray yourself. So I'm feeling a symbol. I'm feeling like we're not seeing a mouse, but I feel like it's a symbol of a mouse. Who's a mouse? Oh, what's that, little Stewart? What else is a mouse? Hold on. What symbol is a mouse? That's what I'm feeling. Something. Is it a logo? Do they have like a logo with a mouse on it? I'm trying to think. What else is a mouse logo? You could tell if I had, you know, that little game, logo game. I sucked at it. I did it pretty good. Not too bad though. Let's see. What logo is that though? PNG? It's the PNG logo? Y'all know about the PNG? It's a transportation. Couldn't talk. No, I'm sorry. Transport background. Okay, so maybe logo. So here you go. Maybe you needed to work on a logo or graphic designer situation. I'm feeling that as well. Maybe you're thinking about having you're sharp with your details and stuff. So maybe you're good with being a graphic designer. Maybe you're very creative or whatever. You're good with your hands. But all right, love bugs. Cause I be feeling like it's Friday. I'm not gonna be on Friday though. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. Cause yeah. But yeah. But I love y'all much. I will most definitely put this in the timestamp in the comments. I do have them timestamped for us and stuff like that. And of course, you know, whatnots. But yes, love bugs. I hope that y'all probably see me. No, I probably am gonna have to do it tomorrow. Because Saturday is hella busy. Hella busy. We'll see. We'll see. Cause you know how sometimes you'll plan something and then you going by what is happening right now, and then you find out later that you like, oh, I could actually do it. You know, what we talking about Doctor Strange when time stops and stuff. So it could be something like that. But yes, I'm gonna throw this in the timestamp. I mean, I'm time stamping them. I need to go to bed because I can't fucking talk. Okay. But yes. But I'm going to put them in the description box. So you should see that soon. And also, with any of my all signs, I do put them in the description box. So check those out and stuff for all the rest of them. I have other videos and stuff like that. As you can see how we vibe. Sometimes we can talk it up and stuff. Scan through it. Scan through it. Find, you know, rush or go luck with that. And stuff. But yeah, check out my other videos and stuff like that. Check out my other vibes and stuff. You might catch the really old ones where I was a little shy and nervous. But anyway, I love y'all much. I most definitely probably are, if it's not tomorrow, I need to go to bed. If it's not tomorrow night, it's going to be in the morning. It's either in the morning or in the afternoon on a Saturday. Okay? That's my song. They don't have no Jamaican spots no more in my area. I used to go to a Jamaican club for nothing. Ooh, and then the Jamaican Cubs, look at me. I'm supposed to be going to bed talking. And the Jamaican Cubs, they be having the food, like they be having the oxtails and the curry and stuff. Like, oh, they don't got Jamaican clubs no more in my area. They shut them down because they was getting crazy. They were having them little YNs coming in and stuff, and because Jamaicans, they could party. It was like only certain clubs that were allowed to party a certain time frame, like really late. Because American clubs, they close at 3, like 2 or 3. Jamaican clubs, they close at 5 or 6. So you can think about that. Like them YNs, they done got drunk and stuff, and now they're gonna try to get into a Jamaican club, and they done fucked it up for people like me that love that Jamaican music. No. Y'all need to go to a maybe you need to start dating or going outside of your comfort zone when like going out to like the club. Go to like a Hispanic bar or something like that. Get some free drinks. Okay, look cute, smile, and stuff like that. Show them dentures. Okay, but yeah, I feel like you should change your environment. That could be it. Just switch it up. That Asian, could we think about maybe going to an Asian? Did they even got Asian clubs? The Asians club? No, I'm not trying to be ignorant, but I want to know, because I'm thinking about it. I don't think they got Asian clubs. They got Hispanic clubs, they got Jamaican clubs, they got American clubs, they got the white clubs, but no, they call it retro. At least down here, for like, if it's it's nothing but white people. Just you're gonna get white people. We call that retro clubs. And then I don't think they don't got no Asian spot. Asians just like to eat. So go eat and go get you some sticky rice or something. Look cute. Something. Maybe it's gonna be a little cute little fun Asian guy at the bar. He just had a stressful day, so he might be a little snappy. So just bear with him. You got to think about these males. These males be so snappy. They don't know how to handle their emotions. So, you might have to be that person that be the jokester. Make them laugh. Ease it up. That might be a little snappy, like, do some weird ass shit. He be like, what the fuck? But he gonna be like, what the fuck? He gonna laugh, but it's gonna break that little thing. It could be you, ladies. You could be you having a difficult day, a stressful day, and the guy coming in, he trying to talk to you or something like that. So he gonna do something crazy. They're gonna be like, what the hell? But he only doing that because he wants to like break the ice and make you feel a little comfortable or whatever. Until next time. Because look, I was talking about I'm going to stop talking. And then here I am still talking to you. But my name is Deasia. And you are on the Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Until next time, baby loves. I hope y'all have a good day. We made it. It's Friday. Let's push it. Let's do it. Let's take it home, y'all. Let's take it home. We got Friday. All right. Ciao.